John Jones has officially ruined his legacy with nobody even asking him to. He's literally making up all these excuses for why Tom isn't a worthy opponent to face, right? Meanwhile, every single person he fought in his division, his reigning division, he was way bigger than. When he moved up to heavyweight, he literally took advantage of an old dude in the wrestling deficit of a striker like Gone, right? And I'm a big John Jones defender. But in this last post with Francis Ngannou, he really shows you that he's a coward because he sit there and lies through his teeth. Because being brave means admitting, hey, I think you can beat me. That's a real brave man. But John Jones literally rather degrade this man and degrade his legacy than admit his greatness. Shows that he's a coward and not brave at all. And he's not a real martial artist like Bruce Lee was. Because if he was a real martial artist like Bruce Lee was, he would never ever try to save face and try to put somebody down. And here's the most important part I'm trying to tell you. Trying to save face is cool and fine and dandy, but literally sacrificing another man to prop yourself above him is the most cowardice thing. It's not Christian. It's not American soldier-like, right? It's not military-esque, you feel me? We're there to sacrifice for our brother and cover our brother's back, you feel me? So the fact that you literally are that jealous of the next man, like you said, he's way younger, way stronger, has way more, he's a natural heavyweight. There's every reason why he should beat you. You should be the one to hand him the belt with your own hands, bow to him, and say, great job, young man. I wish you all the best. Right? That's how it should be. And I understand he feels disrespected by the fact that Tom actually wanted to destroy his legacy like that, which is fair, but just say that then. Right? Just say what I'm saying right now. So when you go out there and you tell us lies like, oh, I get to fight somebody in Francis who actually held the belt. Bro, dude literally cleaned out the whole division. Bro cleaned out the whole division and has you scared to fight him. And the best you can say is, I can fight somebody who actually held the belt. Bro, are you kidding me right now, bro? You're ruining your whole... All the time you spend in the UFC as a martial artist is just showing that it doesn't matter because you took the talent that God gave you in your physical form, that your parents gave you in physical form, and you're wasting it by not growing in spirit. You feel me? You need to grow in spirit, and you need to be aware of the fact that your spirit matters and how you treat other people matter, bro. Because you're sitting there crashing into women. I mean, I'm not going to fault you for the fact that she was pregnant, but let's be real. The fact that you were that inebriated that you would crash into anyone, therefore risking somebody being pregnant and getting hit, it could have been a kid, could have been anybody, could have killed anybody. And then you run from the scene? John, stop lying to us, bro. Okay, stop lying. And it's the thing is, like, it's always these guys that have the shortcomings that throw up the Christ badge as a means to deflect from their fucking mistakes, bro. And I apologize that I've done the same thing before, but I'm just saying, at the end of the day, I don't sit around waving my Christian flag saying, yeah, I'm all these things and these things so I can do whatever I want. And God forgives me, Jesus covers me. It's not what it's about. It's about pursuing your weaknesses so that you can help the next man to say, yo, I'm tired of people having to sacrifice for me. I'm tired of people having to endure my problems. So I'm going to seek my weaknesses out and I'm going to develop on them. That's the true spirit of a martial artist. Okay, so at the end of the day, John Jones, we all have shortcomings, bro. But you're not taking this well, bro. You're really like disrespecting and misrepresenting mixed martial arts right now. And I just don't think that's what you should be doing at all. Like, you're straight up lying on Tom Aspinall's name, and I can't stand for that, bro. It's just pure disrespect to the martial arts, pure disrespect to everything this man has done, and most importantly, it's highly disrespectful to the father-son relationship Tom Aspinall has with his dad, that Mayweather has with his dad, and what makes these guys great, legendary champions, and it's something that you can never underappreciate, but you seem to do that because you were a liar, okay? Because you could be saying the same things I'm saying right now, but you're a liar. I said these things to Floyd Mayweather Sr. when I saw him. I dapped him up. And the first thing I talked to him about was how great of a father he was. Okay? Because I'm not impressed with the money. Mayweather doesn't know how to build a Lambo, right? He's a boxer. He punches. Left punch, right punch. So I'm not going to sit here and play games and ride nobody's G-Wagon, ride nobody's ride and slide and tug because you riding in a Lambo? Because people gifted you money for boxing? No, that's not what it's about. It's about the fact that Mayweather has a perfect self-defense effort, right, against a guy who wants to punch your lights out. He's showing you how to avoid getting hurt, which should be our first priority. So while everybody's bashing Mayweather, they should really be intelligent enough and Christ-like enough in your heart and developed enough to see and grasp the fruit amongst the spiky bushes. You feel me? That's what talent is. So all you out there who can only spread negativity, oh, Mayweather sucks, Mayweather, you just spread negativity because you have no ability to perceive positivity. Okay? You're taking somebody who's rising through the ghetto of Flint, Michigan, and you're bashing him, tearing him down because what? He don't want to put up with your BS because he thinks he's great? What is wrong with you people? You don't want people to be great? Oh, wait, you just want people to be great how your version of greatness is. You want people to be a reflection of your God, right? Your God, right? Exactly. So at the end of the day, God made all of us in variety. So there ain't never going to be room for any one individual devil to try and make the whole world into his face. You get me? Whether that's John Jones, whether that's me, Santino Cherry, whether that's Bruce Lee, whether that's Tom Aspinall, whether that's Floyd Mayweather. You feel me? Whether that's Donald Trump. You get me? Whether that's your own father, your own mother, your own sister, your own brother, whether it's your own self. You feel me? At the end of the day, this is bigger than rap. You know what I'm saying? Like, so we gotta understand. For real, it's about the heart. And I will never let somebody throw shade on the mixed martial arts culture as a representative of it. Okay? And you can't sit there and tell me, oh, I've been in the cage, I did the cage. It's not about the cage, bro. It's not about the cage. It's not about the wins and losses. You can't be beaten by another man. You dig? So all I'm saying is like, bro, tighten up. Because right now you're really disrespecting everybody and you're showing that same character that had your ass driving drunk, hitting pregnant women. You feel me? That had you doing all the crazy stuff, bro. Getting into domestics with your wife and stuff like that, bro. You're not undefeated, John Jones. All of us got a better record than you when it comes to domestic violence. Now, no disrespect to domestic violencers. But I'm just saying there's more ways than one to pet a pet. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you got to realize, bro, like you cannot ever try and protect your legacy in just one aspect and dimension of it. This is mixed martial arts. I'll add any dimension I want into the mix because the ultimate spirit does so. Okay? So you need to start giving that boy Tom Aspinall his flowers. And if you got better character, lead by example and show him that instead of being a real cruddy dude and not giving him no. And he's a real respectful guy. Tom Aspinall's a real respectful guy. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, you need to relax, bro. That's all there is to it. And be you. You're not Michael Jordan. You feel me? Be you. I'm not Michael Jordan either. You know what I'm saying? But be you.